Okay, once again, this is Saturday, July the 8th, 2023. I'm at the Speyer Technik Museum in Speyer, Germany. This is a Messerschmitt ME-109 Golf 4, G4. It's got the Daimler-Benz DB605 engine. If you look about the center of this depiction here, you'll see a spidered gear assembly or an impeller assembly. That is the supercharger that compresses air, that keeps the air more compact as the aircraft climbs to altitude, and that facilitates the engine developing more power even at higher altitude. This is a sophisticated design. It did great service to the German Luftwaffe in World War II. If I'm not mistaken, the Messerschmitt was more effective at high altitudes than the Focke-Wulf was, in part, or largely in part, due to this supercharging system. Now, apart from the supercharging system, we see the aircraft has on the leading edge of the wings has slats. These flats will come out, and that gives you a slower stall speed upon approaching to land. That's a valuable asset when you're operating from dirt fields. You'll notice the landing gear is splayed. This is not ideal. This makes the pilot's life very difficult. Landing an airplane with splayed landing gear like this makes it difficult to control on the ground. I understand about the only way to land the aircraft safely was in a three-point attitude. Look at your propeller blades. Look, they're almost feathered. They're at a very, very high angle of attack. They're at very, very high RPMs, very, very low RPM, very, very high pitch setting. So these propeller blades are set way, way high in terms. This would be beyond cruising altitude. They're almost feathered, so I'm not sure why these propeller blades are configured like this. You can see the exhaust. You can see the protection for the exhaust so as not to blind the pilot at night. These the metal strips outside the exhaust decks. The canopy. One German pilot said every time he closed the canopy, he felt like he was closing a coffin on him. But this canopy has some bulletproof material in it, glass. It's very, very thick. It's not the prettiest canopy in the world, but that's the way that William Messerschmitt designed the aircraft. The aircraft has a fairly short wingspan, a fairly small aspect ratio. That means it would normally have a higher stall speed. It's not like the Spitfire. The Spitfire's got a greater wing area, and that's why the Spitfire would allegedly outturn the Messerschmitt. The Messerschmitt makes up for this with the leading edge slats and the flaps. See those flaps at the back of the wing?